definition of an adventure is an undertaking usually involving danger and unknown risks, an exciting or remarkable experience, an exciting or remarkable experience, or an enterprise involving financial risk. Uh, I guess I'll kind of stay away from the third one because I'm not really trying to talk about finances. But as far as adventure, I think that, of course, we all say the cliche phrase, life is an adventure. You know, we go through life and we have to experience all these different things. But I challenge people to break down each different aspect of your life and see it as its own adventure. You know, if you read if you read a book, you know, the book is about a certain instance in someone's life that was an adventure. Very seldom is the book about the person's whole life unless you're reading a biography or something. So, yeah. So, I challenge people to just sit down and really evaluate every specific instance that happens in your life and figure out what was the moral of this adventure. You know, who was involved in this adventure? Why did this adventure even happen? You get what I mean? And then I feel like that way you can even keep yourself a bit more sane when you go out into life and understand, okay, well, blank happens. You know what I mean? Mess happens. But at the end of the day, it's all an adventure. It's what I have to go through in order to see what's right, what's wrong, and what I should and shouldn't do. So.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. Adventure to me just means, and I feel like, you know, not just going to Disney World or going to Vegas for your birthday or traveling to study abroad or big vacation, you know, road trips. Those are not the only things that, like he said, should be considered as adventure. Every day is an adventure. You know, the fact that we are able to wake up every day by the grace of God, that's an adventure. Like, I woke up. I'm not dead. Like,
come on,
you
preacher.
know, give praise. Like, be happy to be living in this world, because there's a lot of people that, you know, their life was cut short, or they didn't really get to fulfill all their goals, you know, maybe because of having a child at a certain age, not getting to finish college and things like that. So, you know, always enjoy the little things. Even if you had a rough day, I'm sure there's at least one small thing that happened within that day that made you smile, or that was like a light moment. You know what I mean? So always try to remember the happy, you know, parts, even if your days are rough or whatever the case may be. Because every day is an adventure, and you learn something new every day.
Right, and it also goes back to, like, just trying to figure out what's going on in your life. Like, if I sit down and think about life, and I'm like, you know, my whole life has been this one single adventure, and overall this adventure has been bad in comparison to what I think it should be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's going to put you in a worse situation than if you say, okay, this that just happened, you know, was a bad adventure. However, back in 1995, I had this good adventure, so that kind of outweighs it. And then, you know, in 1998, I had this other good adventure, and then 2 weeks later, you know, I had this other good adventure. You know what I mean? So kind of like break it down, like break down everything, because I'm pretty sure if you do that, you'll figure out that you've had more good moments than bad.
I truly agree. And I feel like if you feel like your days are kind of dry, or everything is so routine, like, oh, I go to class from 9 to 12, you know, break for lunch at 1, go and study at the library. Like, that really happens, but so to speak. Let's just pretend like we're studious today. Go to the library for 2 hours to study hardcore, you know. And I'm just doing these things every day. Try to find something new to do within your day, whether it's trying a new restaurant, you know what I'm saying, Thai food or Thai food or whatever, you know. Or maybe I'm gonna call or text this person that I haven't talked to in 2 weeks, see what they've been up to, or you know, like maybe you haven't been on Facebook, and maybe utilize Facebook differently today. Instead of just checking your notifications, putting a post and logging out, maybe you'll like go to people's pages and see, because people, you know, have all types of stuff going on. The way Facebook is set up now, it's like they only show you your friends that you interact with the most. So you have 1,500 friends, but you might only talk to 50 of them.
Right.
Like on a very basic basis, you know what I mean? So just try to, if you feel like your days are repetitive, you could still make it into an adventure. It's all about what you do with it, you know.
Right, and you could look at it. Yeah, and if you want to make another adventure, just run home. We here till 7. Go cook up a meal. Bring it right on up here. Just text one of us.
202 South Broadway.
Right.
Past the front door. The studio is right here. So come on, bring us something, and I guarantee you it'll be a nice adventure.
We'll shout you out, too.
We will shout you out. Speaking of shout-outs, if you want to shout out, you know, call in or text one of us, or call in at 217-344-2536 if you want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? You want us to show you some love, we got you. We here as fans of y'all, and to support the community and you of I, and all that good stuff.
Let go.